1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Tonight we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season, and we got a good Monday nighter in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway on a Monday night. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And his first pass is incomplete. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion right here, Boyd.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
1st down, here's Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Burrow on play action. This is Fant on the short completion. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Easy. Read a 24. Read a 54. 11, 11. 13, Lou. Lou. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Lawrence. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
30 left. Gun.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Slant pass to Boyd. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
But it certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for its 1st sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about a quick game and leave play action.
Touchdown! Jamar Chase with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars 1st down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right, let's go.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Lawrence will throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, He positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hey, kill. Here we go, high. Big 13 heavy. Tip.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. The Jaguars at 9-2 to start play, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing...
Touchdown, Jaguars! Zay Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Eluding the pressure right. This one to the former Robbie Anderson, now Robbie Chosen. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1-1, ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Gun. Got.
Second down and a run by Robinson. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Bijan Robinson. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
30 left.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That's good for a Jaguars.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 1st down, Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Now Lawrence to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Going for it, here's Etienne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the 2nd quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This is caught. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Robinson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Robinson. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Bijan Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Lawrence. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off Byron Jones. He may go.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. And that's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now they're in the hurry up.
Take right open. 11. 13, Luke. Saint right. Hey, kill.
Again, it's Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Give to Bigsby on the option. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Hey,
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Easy. Go, let's go. Go.
Now Lawrence to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Looking deep here for Chase. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo plate there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play.
Here we go.
Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did.
Back now in Jacksonville.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
On 2nd down, Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
To throw again is Lawrence.
A short throw to Ingram. 63 yards receiving for him now. That last catch good enough for a 1st down. And quickly they get to the line.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Big 13 heavy.
Jones now in motion left.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
Lawrence will throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence
scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out.
And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Come on, ready?
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trayvon Walker, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now it's Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the